So, of, by, and for the people, that is what this was supposed to be. But somewhere along the way, we stopped being represented and started being managed. And the clearest example of that is how they speak to us about prices. They keep telling us inflation is going down, that things are getting better. There's never had a better economy. But that's not what we're experiencing because they're talking about the current rate. And we're living with the accumulated reality. And look, we all agree it's better inflation for inflation to slow down. That's not the argument. The problem is it was already too high 5 years ago. It was too high, and then it went up, and it went up again, and it went up again. And none of that has come back down. So saying it's going up slower now doesn't fix the problem because 5 years ago, it was already an issue. It just means the problem's getting worse at a slower pace. And that's not enough because people aren't struggling with the rate increase. They're struggling with the level of prices. So if there isn't a plan to actually bring costs down below what they used to be, not slow them, not manage them, but bring them down, make it more affordable, then we're not solving anything and we're just being told to accept it. And that's not going to work. People aren't confused. They know what things used to cost and they know what they cost now, and they feel the difference every single day. And here's the bigger issue. This isn't just bad messaging. It's really a breakdown of accountability. Because when leaders believe that saying something makes it true, and our leaders believe that now, they stop solving problems. They start managing perception. And that's where trust breaks. Because this isn't abstract. This is your rent, your mortgage, your groceries, healthcare, daily life, filling the tank. And when those costs keep rising, while their explanations get softer, people don't feel reassured. They feel dismissed. Now, here's where this becomes something more. This isn't about one party. It's not about red or blue, because both sides have operated inside this same system, a system where money is created through debt and costs rise to support it. So when they say they're going to fix prices, they're trying to solve a system problem. With messaging, you can't talk prices down when the system is designed to push them up. So the question becomes, what would it look like to actually represent people again? Not manage them, not message them, but serve them. It would mean acknowledging reality, that costs have risen beyond what people can sustain, that the system itself is driving that outcome, and that fixing it requires more than just adjusting the narrative. It requires changing the structure, because this isn't about whether inflation is 3% or 6%. It's about the fact that prices rose and stayed there. They've risen for 70 years, and people are being asked to carry that forward indefinitely. That's not a temporary problem. It's a permanent shift, and people feel it every single day. So I say, no, this isn't something you can just say away. And no, people aren't going to just believe it because someone told them to. If this is truly going to be of, by, and for the people, then it's time to stop managing perception and start addressing reality. Because the people already understand the problem. What they're waiting for, leadership that does too.